control.
What is going on, you quality lot? Quality XA here today, and today I'm pretty much just bringing you guys a brand new Destiny video. And today we are going to be doing artifacts and artifacts breakdown to see which one is the best, and also just giving you guys a quick rundown on all of them. So this was made by Planet Destiny. Game Informer actually got the information on these relics. If you guys didn't know what the relics are, they're pretty much game-changing mechanics which take away artifacts and use brand new artifacts, and they basically give you super abilities, like really good ones. So let's get right into this. So starting off, we've got the Memory of Ready Gas. Reflect energy-based projectiles including Ogre's Eye Blast and rockets in the Crucible. Not only does it do this, but the Memory of Redegas also reflects some supers such as Shadow Shot, the Hammer of Soul, as well as the Nova Bomb. Pretty awesome, and definitely one that you're going to be wanting to use in PvE and PvP. Now, the Memory of Paran. Enemy guardians with full supers are highlighted yellow, and all enemies with low health are highlighted red for easy targeting. Pretty good. Not too sure about this one, not the best, purely because if you guys don't know, to actually check if a Guardian has a super, where their levels actually flash, they actually do flash in Crucible, you may or may not have noticed, but when they are flashing, that means that they've got their super. So this Memory of Paran is actually not the greatest, because all of this is not, you won't be using it that much, and to get the enemies with low health, it's just pretty pointless anyway. Kind of good, but it's similar to the Hunter's Hunted perk. But yeah, let's on to the next one. Memory of Jodha. Sprint cooldown is completely eliminated. Run free Guardians. Pretty awesome. Not that I do sprint everywhere. Usually it's always Sparrow, but in Crucible this may be okay. But I don't really notice a sprint cooldown. I don't know if that's just me. But yeah, on to the next one. The Memory of Sillim. All damage over time effects are dramatically reduced. Now, this is probably going to be my favourite personally for PvP and PvE, purely because it's going to be removing burn damage. So if a Warlock throws a fusion grenade and it's burning, you basically will take half of the damage, or maybe even less. We're not too sure on this perk what the damage is at this point in time, but from what we know, it takes away lingering damage from the Fawn, reduces the damage by more than half, and does burning and all of that kind of stuff, damage over time. Now, the Memory of Felwinter. This is probably the biggest change, honestly, guys. So, Memory of Felwinter. A dramatic change. Lose access to your super, but gain an extra grenade and melee charge, a boost to all of your stats, and orbs recharge both your grenades and melees. Now, a thing to note about this is a boost to all stats. Now, we're not too sure what that could mean, but would you change your super, which is practically guaranteed kills depending on how good you are with a super, and getting rid of it to grab some extra grenades, extra melees, and a boost to all your stats? Now, we currently do not know what it actually boosts. It could have boost all of yours, like agility, whatever, not every single one of them. But then picking up orbs and that does your grenades and melees faster anyways with this stat. So it'll be interesting to see what the boost will do with your stats. But is it worth losing a super over? You guys let me know in that comment section below. Now, Memory of Gelion. Gain detailed radar at all times, including when aiming down sights on primary weapons. So, one thing to note about this, it says detailed radar. It could be the radar which is better, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if you guys have got it on a weapon before, but it actually splits the radar into slight more cuts, if that makes sense. So you've got more directions on it. And another thing to note about this is including when aiming down sights on primary weapons, not secondaries and not heavies, which is a bit weird. So if you got the Mida multi-tool, pretty pointless. But if you want the detailed radar and primary weapons for it, then you know, you might want to pick this up, but not the best. Now you've got the Memory of Skry. Glow with an inspiring light that speeds up super recharge for all nearby allies. Now I can see this being very, very good in Trials of Osiris. I'm not sure if that's just me, but if you want to get a warlock who's close to super, you might want to change your artifact and just put this one on just so he can grab his super. We're not too sure if it does your light or what the negative effects of this could be, because it does say glow with an inspiring light. So I don't know whether that means you glow across the map, people can see where you are at all times, but it'll just be very interesting to see how that one works. And now finally, but certainly not least, we have Memory of Timur. Melee attacks may turn low level minions of darkness into temporary allies in combat, lasting 30 seconds or until you melee the enemy again, whichever comes first. Pretty darn awesome. So you're going to be getting your own minions of darkness, turning some of them taken, or maybe even the splicers if it works on them, into your allies, which will attack the enemy for you. So I think that is probably the biggest game changing one for PvE. Can you guys imagine if it worked for PvP, if you meleeed one of the enemies and they just came over to your team? Pretty awesome, really. But yeah, anyways guys, that has been the rundown of the brand new artifacts. Obviously some are preferred over PvP over PvE, but my personal favourite is the Memory of Sillim. All damage over time effects are dramatically reduced, will help in PvE and PvP, especially against burning and the fawn. And yeah, anyways guys, if you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video. Let's try and reach 20 likes on this video, as well as subscribing if you guys are new around here. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.